So I am still fighting vagueness, but also just in general, I've been fighting confidence. The last video I put out didn't have a ton of views. Honestly, none of my videos have a ton of views, but like the last video has about 5, and the ones before it had like 30, which was super cool and really exciting. But for some reason, I really let the 5 really get to me, which is wholly antithetical to what I want to do with this channel. This is a space for me to just create something, to push myself to stop thinking about the outcome, stop thinking about what other people think, and just be creative, just have fun. And I totally understand now why YouTubers all say don't do YouTube unless you love it. And I don't know if I love it yet, but being nervous of how people respond has been keeping me from being creative, not just on YouTube, but like in general. Like I haven't painted a mini in a long time simply because of this pressure I keep putting on myself about YouTube. So we fight that, we push past it, and I'm glad I did. I'm glad I got back into painting. I'm super happy with how this mini turned out in this video. The rest of this video is me painting a test model for a possible Olden Demon entry, and it's a bit more of a paint tutorial, well, not a paint tutorial, probably more like a paint process reflection, but hopefully you enjoy it.
All right, we're back. So did the Vallejo flat blue, I'm trying to focus on him. Okay. And it's definitely looking decent. This camera quality makes him look very dark, and he is very dark. So I'm hoping to do one more highlight before the edge highlight to really kind of brighten him up. Because it's too, I think definitely too heavy, and I want him to just be bright, gaudy, like OG Eldar. So I mixed up some Vallejo flat blue with my Vallejo azure blue, and hopefully that's light enough. Otherwise, my other option was I have this turquoise from Army Painter, but it's their old version. But this might be the other highlight, and then maybe I don't know. Well, I think we'll do that on a different model if I don't like whatever I do for this. All right, so edge highlight with the azure as well. Kind of like it. I'm not sure if I love it. It definitely helps him pop, but it also feels, maybe I don't usually edge highlight like this with like all the panel lining kind of thing. Or maybe it's also just the darkness of the rest of the model. Maybe I need to add some more stuff to make him really go pow. So I'm trying to figure out the scheme for a competition piece, so I really want to make it pop, really want it to stand out, want it to honestly kind of end up being one of my best models yet. This one isn't the competition piece. This is the test model. Test number 1. All right, so we finished the test model and I did some reflections, wrote some notes. So I ended up doing a really bad job at writing all my recipes because I was just getting so annoyed. Like I just wanted to paint. I didn't want to think about my recipes. I just wanted to enjoy what I was doing. So I kind of said, fuck the recipes. I can remember, wrote some gists of like, this is what I used. I'll be okay. And I didn't go as balls to the wall as I maybe should have on this guy. Because I was just like, I just need him done. Sometimes I just need a mini done so I can be in a groove. And him not being done was just making me sad. So then I wrote notes on what to do for next time. I need to go further on highlights, especially the metals. I need to put a wash on that gold and things like really up contrast more. I need to add yellow to that goblin green base. I need to paint that goblin green base first because his feet kept getting covered in green. I'm being shaky with the camera, so that's a note for next time. I need to shake my Vallejo white really good. I did not, and it like was just separated and gross, and like my wet palette also just looks like hot garbage, and that's okay. But like I'm so happy for like my first time painting in sort of, I guess, like an old school style, my first time painting Eldar. And I can see so many things that like I want to do better. But just like seeing this and then knowing that this guy is gonna like match, it gets me really, really excited. And I'm pumped to paint this guy. Like his pose, his aesthetic, it's so chunky and so like, I was seeing this all together makes me think of like Power Rangers for some reason. and I just love it. I'm just so excited to paint more, but he's not primed, and I don't think I have any other Eldar primed. I have until March 30th. Ooh, hey, March 31st to get all of these done, or not all of these, to get this guy done for Olden Demon. So I don't know if I'm gonna paint all of them for like practice like I had hoped. I might just jump in and paint the guy. We'll find out. And if I don't paint him for Olden Demon, I don't paint him for Olden Demon. But I still want to go hard. Still want to try to do the Rogue Hobbies Louise prismatic blade on the sword. So it's gonna be good. Sniffles because I'm sick. Yeah.